Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey yo man, we got the lovely ladies on deck for today, man. We got Nicki Minaj, man, you know what I'm saying, some information concerning what's going down with her, man. At least with her husband, you know what I'm saying. We got Lizzo on deck, man. We also have Cardi B with a strong message. Again, thanks for, and Azalea Banks. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source Show. If this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. That notification bell's waiting for your tap, so go on and give it a tap. And that subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man. So go on and touch it, man. What you waiting for? It ain't gonna touch itself, man. It's not you in the middle of the night, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, check this out, man. Where we starting off with today, man? Yo, we starting you off with, we gonna set you off with Lizzo for today. You like, oh, damn. Yo, settle down, man. You know what I mean? Look, she might be championing your cause with this piece of news right here. Now, look, apparently in the wake of the overturning of the Roe versus Wade ruling, Lizzo has decided to pledge $500K to Planned Parenthood. She posted this. This is what she posted. She posted, quote, "I'm pledging $500K for my upcoming tour to Planned Parenthood and abortion rights." Close quote. Look, this is very interesting, man. Look, a person could do whatever the cuss they want with their money. You follow what I'm saying, man? But I certainly hope she also pledges that a man have a right not to pay child support. You follow what I'm saying, man? It was Dave Chappelle that said this. You hear me out. Dave Chappelle said, Source, do we have a clip of what Dave Chappelle said?
"I'm not for abortion." Oh, shut up, nigga.
I understand that after he said that, he said, look, he goes, if you have a penis, you need to shut the cup up on this one. The women in the audience cheered, right? Woo, woo, that's what they're saying. Clap, 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 right? Then he goes, women should have the right to choose. That's fair. More woos from the women, right? Then he said, and to be fair, in other words, they ain't see the setup. He goes, if you decide to have a baby, a man should not have to pay. Not as many women cheered, interestingly enough. Suddenly, he was just a comedian. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that must have been part of the joke. I don't think so, okay? He goes on to say, if you could kill him, I should be able to abandon him. You know what I mean? I 1000% agreed with that joint. Look, you shouldn't be able to kill him and I shouldn't be able to abandon him. You follow what I'm saying, man? If you could kill him, I could leave him. Look. You shouldn't have a problem with that, man. The man is a genius. Real talk, man. Is Lizzo not aware? Didn't Planned Parenthood start with Margaret Sanger, who was interested in population control? Look, shout out to Ohio Charles, by the way, man. Look, I see you, fam. You know what I'm saying? I saw what you said, man. Shout out to Rob Dollar, man. Put that on my G's joint is still on rotation over here on my playlist, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, look, Margaret Sanger did not like black people, and the founder of Planned Parenthood did not love black people and loved the idea of placing abortion clinics in black neighborhoods to lower the numbers. And didn't one of her descendants take over the organization? In fact, a TikToker was recently doing man on the street interviews, and this happened. Take a look real quick.
We're here in New York City asking people their thoughts on abortion.
Do you know who you're interviewing?
Sorry, no. Please do.
I'm Alexander Sanger. I'm the former president of Planned Parenthood of New York. My grandmother is Margaret Sanger, who founded Planned Parenthood. You cannot make abortion go away by criminalizing it. Mm-hmm. All you do is you make it unsafe. You put women at risk, poor women, women of color, women who don't have the advantages of middle class, wealthy women to travel somewhere and get an abortion. Mm-hmm. It's discriminatory, it's unfair, it's unsafe, and to me, it's just a total outrage against women.
It's a woman's choice.
Yeah. Now, that was the grandchild of the woman, Margaret Sanger, that said at a Triple K rally in 1926, she said in her autobiography concerning that Triple K rally, she goes, I accepted an invitation to talk to the women's branch of the Ku Klux Klan. I saw through the door dim figures parading with banners and illuminated crosses. You know what them illuminated crosses look like. I was escorted to the platform, was introduced, and began to speak. In the end, through simple illustrations, I believed I had accomplished my purpose. Close quote. What purpose would Margaret Sanger have? Some purpose that made Klan members enthusiastic. How could a eugenist, right, make Klan members excited? You know exactly what makes Klan members excited. The founder of Planned Parenthood went on to say, look. This gives the phrase birth control, a whole new meaning. Margaret Sanger said in a letter to Clarence Gable, you like, oh man, is this man teaching? Yes, okay? Margaret Sanger said in a letter to Clarence Gable in 1939, she said, we do not want word to go out that we want to exterminate the Negro population, and the minister is the man who can straighten out that idea if it ever occurs to any of their more rebellious members. Close quote. She said this, you know what I'm saying, in a Negro Project, in a letter to Gamble in 1939. Notice the time period that this was written in, man. You know what I'm saying? You can spin the first part of that statement, but the phrase, they're more rebellious members, and the time period, 1939, should give you the full context, man. Don't fall for the okie doke. You follow what I'm saying, man? The founder of Planned Parenthood also said this. She also said this. And you need to know this information. This is just history. I'm just reading history. The founder of Planned Parenthood also said, by all means, there should be no children. This is in the 1920s. There should be no children when either mother or father suffers from diseases such as... In other words, the founder of Planned Parenthood felt this about you. She said, you shouldn't have children if you have diseases such as tuberculosis, gonorrhea, or syphilis. Yep, that means if your parent had any of those diseases, you should have been aborted. She went on to say, if your parent had cancer, epilepsy, insanity, you should have been aborted. Drunkenness or mental disorders, according to her, if your parent had a mental disorder or got drunk repeatedly, you should have been aborted. Margaret Sanger continued on and said, in the case of the mother, heart disease, kidney trouble, and pelvic deformities are also serious bars to childbearing. No more children should be born when the parents, though healthy themselves, find that their children are physically or mentally defective. Close quote. That's right. If you have special ed kids, she's saying your kid should have been aborted. Okay? If you have children with IEPs, dead. Alright? She wants your whole family dead. You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen to this, man. The founder of Planned Parenthood. Yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. She said that in, Women and the New Race. Women and the New Race in 1920, chapter 7, man. Look, she wanted the gradual This is what she wanted. This is what she wanted. You like, yo, this is a long segment. You need to know this, though. She said this, quote, gradual suppression, elimination, and eventual extinction of defective stocks, those human weeds which threaten the blooming of the finest flowers of American civilization. Close quote. That's how she sold it to the Klan. And Lizzo is like, I'm giving $500K to that company that she founded. Listen, I was watching The Boys the other day, which is currently my favorite show, right? That and 90 Day Fiancé. The joint is hilarious. But one of the characters in The Boys, right? The name was Stormfront. She was a Nazi, right? And she said this. She said, they love Nazi ideals. They just hate the word Nazi. Put that in your pipe and vacuum it out. You follow what I'm saying, man? Kanye West once said of Planned Parenthood, he said, they've been placed inside of cities by site root premises to do the devil's work. Close quote. Look, a broken clock is right twice a day. Are you aware of what I'm saying, man? Are you also aware of the fact that in New York City, more black babies are aborted than born alive? In fact, the placement of these clinics in the placement of these clinics, right? With the placement of these clinics, black babies are 5 times more likely to be aborted than white babies. Ain't that odd? Lizzo is like, you, Planned Parenthood, deserve $500K. Yo, listen, make no mistake. Money talks. You're like, what about women who get violated by men? Yes, the men should have their penises chopped off and thrown at their foreheads and do 20 years in prison. And the women that lie about being violated, they should do 20 years as well. And have a chopped ding-a-ling thrown at their forehead while they behind bars too. You follow what I'm saying, man? Look, if you're gonna hold a strong view and you're gonna drop $500,000, at least drop 5 minutes into a simple Google search about the cause, woman. You're so vigorously promoting these causes and you don't even got a faint, or maybe she does have a clue. Listen, I'm curious. Looking at the numbers, can you be pro-abortion and anti-racist? Listen, if the practice kills more Americans than the Holocaust, ain't that a problem, man? Or is it not as bad because it mostly affects black people? Listen, maybe the people of Ukraine are more valuable than the black babies in the 5 boroughs. You know what I'm saying? And this is just a rando talking on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Look, you can be mad at me if you want, but your anger needs to be directed at history books, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you history, human history. And I'm well aware of people not really, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like being pro-life, but pro-birth. You follow what I'm saying, man? Look, you like, I can't take it. I'm turning this off. This is hurtful. Fine. You know what I'm saying? Go find some videos where they rap about killing ninjas and promiscuousness, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's more your speed. You know what I mean? You like, did you spend 10 minutes on that? Yeah, I did. You know what I'm saying? And if it could save one extra life, it was worth it. You follow what I'm saying, man? Listen, Cardi B, you know what I mean? You like, yo, that was a bit much. Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying? People are strange. What's a bit much? You know what I'm saying? I could have told you about 50 million ninjas getting killed, and you'd have been like, yeah, and give me more. Listen, look, man, we should be able to choose where my money goes. You know what I'm saying? You're like, hell no, where the hell that child support money? You're a month behind. Anyway, my bad. Cardi B has been asked to provide her thoughts on the politics of today, and apparently, she woke up. They done woke Cardi B up with this. Take a listen to what Cardi B had to say.
I just fucking woke up. I'm sorry that I'm not on blogs and I'm not looking shit up and down. Like, I'm literally like, hey, let me post my video. Second of all, every single time that I talk about political shit, y'all get me fucking dragged. So shut the fuck up. You hear me? Matter of fact, just a couple of weeks ago, I talked about, hey, watch, we're entering a recession. When is the government going to talk about we entering a recession? Y'all know what y'all told me? Mind my business. You're rich. Matter of fact, every single time that I talk about something that's going on in the community, y'all tell me to mind my business. So suck my dick.
Why is she always telling people to suck her dick? You know what I'm saying? My bad. Look, what is it with folks feeling the need to say that? You know what I mean? Like, why do we have to do that? Anyway, listen, Cardi B is smart, right? And folks are going to hate or whatever she says one way or the other. So she just needs to say what needs to be said. At least at the end of the day, you can say that you said it. You know what I mean? Over here, we say what we say. So if we ever got shut down, we can at least look at ourselves in the mirror and be able to say, at least I said what I believe was the right thing to say. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's the responsible use of having a platform. You follow what I'm saying, man? It's what a lot of folks wanted to say, but didn't have a platform to say anyway. You follow what I'm saying, man? Matter of fact, let me do my shout outs real quick, man. Do I got any shout outs on deck, man? Because you know what I mean? Like, look, we just trying to speak for the people that don't got a voice. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, shout out to look, Felicia Kelly. Shorty said, I love you. You know what I'm saying? And tell Drew that. You know what I mean? Yeah, Drew was crying because they was like, stop trying to be funny and just do the news. You know what I'm saying? Tony Tillman came through and said, yo, I can't express how much we love you. You know what I mean? And your content is family friendly. So that you just don't know how many hearts and lives you touch through your content. And when I'm having a bad day, I can count on you to get me through, especially when you slip in the scripture. Just want to let you know I appreciate you and have a safe and blessed weekend. We appreciate that, Tony Tillman. You know what I'm saying? Secret Squirrel came through and said, yo, but they good whack jokes though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to you, Secret Squirrel, man. We appreciate that. You know what I mean? Holding it down. And who else we had over here, man? Danielle Partey made my night. Shorty came through and said, my homie, in my head, Celeb, you definitely have an influence. I'm a male lady, and when I reach my last house on my route, I yell out, and finally. Then I bust out laughing. Knowing you a brother in Christ just makes it all better, man. Yo, shout out to you, sis. Yo, let me tell you right now, man. I tell all the people I meet, man, meet me by Jesus's left toe. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where I'm gonna be. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be by his left toe, man, with my face to the ground. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, man, every knee will bow and every tongue will confess. Shout out to Marquise Ruffin. You like what, Marquise Ruffin? Yeah, Marquise Ruffin. I like him. Anyway, check this out, man. Look. Cardi, we told you about Cardi B, right? Cardi B also had a strong message, dare I say last message, for folks who tried to call her daughter autistic. People are hateful as cuff, man. She said, this is what Cardi B said. She said, beautiful and smart. She goes, but you know the ones that get rejected by the parents, they also love to try my kids. She also said, look, my kids are not autistic, but even if they were to turn out to be autistic, as long as they don't turn out to be a rapist or a reject that talks about kids on social media, because no one loves them in real life, I still would love them unconditionally. Close quote. Look, you know what it is, Cardi. As soon as folks discover that this button bothers you, they gonna lean on that damn button. You follow what I'm saying, man? Look, I always loved the scripture that said, the foolishness of God is wiser than men, and the weakness of God is stronger than men. And I want to be like God. In other words, I use that scripture to tell myself, your weakness, celeb, has to be stronger than a troll's strength. You follow what I'm saying, man? Anyway, Azalea Banks. You're like, oh boy, relax, okay? Azalea Banks has said Beyonce, the queen bee, has been buzzing behind a bush, siphoning inspiration from Azaleas, whatever. Look, word is that Beyonce was listening to Azalea Banks while brainstorming for her latest track. Look, I wonder what Azalea Banks song Beyonce was listening to, because I love her 212 song and I love her Licorice song. You know what I'm saying? I love the way it sounds sonically. You know what I mean? The words and the, you know what I'm saying, they're kind of graphic, but I like the way it sounds. You know what I mean? Source, we got an Azalea clip on deck.
These bitches know that I be on that black girl shit. That black girl pin up with that black girl tip. Put that black girl spin up on your whack girl tip. Ain't official till they pin up in that black girl kit. Pick out your man.
Hey, look, I hope that joint played, man. You know what I'm saying? Shorty said, these itches know that I be on that black girl-ish. That black girl pin up with that black girl dip. Put that black girl spin up on your black girl tip. Ain't official till I been up in that black girl kit. Pick out your mans and attack real quick. I'ma hit him with that venom in that rap girl hip. I slip out the denims, know that black girl fit. Get that Remy in the denim, hit the black girl switch. Yo, why does Azalea Banks rap better than 90% of the rappers that are running around today that are fellas? You know what I'm saying? She easily slayed mad dudes with just those lines right there to me. My bad. Anyway, look, Azalea Banks said, quote, concerning Beyonce, she goes, why feel the need? She's talking to Beyonce. She said, why feel the need after 13 years of my career to say you're brainstorming with 6 people to my early records, which are miles beyond whatever flaccid and insincere attempt you just made to try for an attention grab during Pride Month, when you don't give a damn about the gays any other time of the year. Close quote. Yo, sis, just ask for a feature. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, no need to get all scorched earth on a ninja. You know what I'm saying? Azalea Banks also added, she goes, quote, Beyonce's been trying to write me out of my own narrative for years. Then she goes on to say, you're a joke. You're trying to erase my contributions to house music, dance music. You're a cuffing creep, and you watch everything I do. Close quote. Azalea, listen. I feel like Joe Biden, when he's talking to America, and he's like, you're better than this. And then we all looking like, this is America, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hear with the childish Gambit, this is America. You know what I'm saying? Are we better than this? Listen, Azalea, you're better than this, okay? You're talented and, look, you're talented. You know what I'm saying? Cut it out, all right? And finally, shout out to Danielle. Nicki Minaj. Look, aren't we lovely over here at Celeb Sauce, man? We gave you nothing but beautiful women today. You know what I'm saying? You like, but Celeb, I didn't like it when they look. Didn't we give you beautiful women today? Damn, we gave you beautiful women. Anyway, Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, has a bit of a problem. Okay, as a registered sex offender, who has already served 7 years for killing a man a couple years ago, he was arrested in Cali for failing to register as a sex offender. The man will be sentenced for the crime of omission on July 6th. That's right, he will be arrested for what he didn't do. The prosecutors are stating that the current house that he lives in is too nice for him to do house arrest in, and he should serve his sentence in a prison proper. Then he should have 5 years probation. That's right, 5 years. 5 years probation, because where he lives is too nice of a house for him to do house arrest in. Look, I understand if they want to fine the man. You know what I'm saying? Like, give him a fine. But you want to make him go to prison because his house is too nice? Look, it's not his fault that he lives in a beautiful mansion with Nicki Minaj. You like, celeb, he's entitled to that house. If she wasn't married to him, she wouldn't be as big as she is. Oh yeah, that's right. How could I forget? If you link up with a dude and he continues to build an empire, didn't you have something to do with it, ladies? Well, then so did he. You know what I'm saying? Yo, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Is Kenneth Petty entitled to what a large portion of what Nicki Minaj has, because he was there when she built it? The same way that if a woman marries a man who becomes a millionaire, she's also entitled because she helped him build it? Ain't it the same thing? Here's a bigger question for you, okay? What's more important, the black race or your right to choose? If your right to choose eliminates more black people, do you want it? What if in 50 years, white people are coming up with the dances and potato salad with raisins? Does that change your mind? And you let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Your source, Celeb News.